if you roll it back, you will see where the tear gas came from. You can link the drift of the people, and that. In any case, let me also tell you basic things that people must ask and put on the table on this. One, why would the OC, the commander of the Mopol, say to the governor that if you come down, I'm going to arrest you? Who is the governor? Who is the governor? He said it. That if you come down now, I'm going to arrest you. And have you also forgotten that Vice President Namadi Sambo, the man who could be president, also said that the elections in Ekiti would be war? Let's not color this nice. He had already given a Marshall Plan. And then the previous day, they came into town. And then the second day, of course, the script got activated.
VP Sambo said that?
He said that.
At what forum?
Let's not deny this.
No. At what
I don't
forum?
need to know the forum. He was out there. Everybody saw it.
No,
and I responded openly.
I think we have to be very careful when we say things we can't substantiate.
Let me say something very clearly. I will not come here and tell you what is not true. It was widely reported.
Well,
you can search it.
Falsehood, Mark, wait a minute. Falsehood has and is also capable of being reported widely. Falsehood. So for the fact that it was widely reported doesn't actually make it true. That is why I wanted us to be more specific. If we can state categorically where the vice president said that, then we can now say, okay, we can hold the vice president to that. But for now, it's mere rumor.
Let me say something to you. If anybody attributes something as grievous as that to the vice president, what should be the response? Tell me. You would naturally expect that will be recanted. Was it recanted?
But there's been previous rallies in the States.
Yeah.
And then there's been almost this kind of matter. In fact, there was one that was almost like this one with the Labour Party. The governor didn't make any statement. He didn't show up there.
let me. You're trying to compare apples and oranges.
And they both citizens of Ekiti State?
Let me take you through this. If you, as a member of or the leader of a party, says, okay, I'm going to village or village area, for instance, and I'm going on a rally, you notify the Nigerian police. I want to go to this place. And the police actually wrote to all of us and said, diarize, we want a diary of your campaign programs. And all of us complied. Okay? But this one was just a local activation. It didn't have the coloration of a normal party, of a normal rallies.
So this was not in your diary?
In her diary?
This was not scheduled?
Listen, it was something that, a response to an action.
What I mean this is not scheduled. This was spontaneous.
It wasn't spontaneous. It was a response to the fact that...
But it wasn't scheduled.
It wasn't. You didn't need to schedule the fact that you're going to sweep away the fact that
because
it's symbolic representation.
Police said diarize, you all complied.
Rallies.
Wasn't scheduled.
As in diarize rallies. This is what I just told you. That's not a rally. That's not a rally.
That's a rally, but the English word. Sorry, Mark, but we have to, because Chamberlain said something this morning about children watching. By the definition we were taught in school,
that's a rally. What's the definition?
I could help you.
No, please let me know.
A rally is a large public meeting of persons, especially one held in support of a particular idea or political party.
Yes.
So that's a support of an idea.
Absolutely.
And also of a political party, the APC.
Absolutely.
So that was a rally.
If the guys sitting at the Eagle, at the Unity Square, by Hilton, Abuja, would you call that a rally?
If it's for the same purpose.
That had a purpose. Bring back our.
It's a rally. That's what I'm saying.
That's a rally.
That's a rally. It's not it's not my.
Maybe not a political rally.
That's English.
But it's a rally.
It's a rally.
An idea doesn't have to be political.
Yes.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying to you now. I understand the fact that an assemblage of people come out together here and say, okay, fine, we believe that this camera should turn in this direction, and then we form a number. Is that a rally?
Do you agree?
Yes. Sorry, just a moment, Chamberlain. You said that it was in response to something. You say...
Which is our tradition.
Just a moment.
Right.
You didn't get anything... So hold on. You do the tradition only when the president visits?
Anytime, anything that's against what we believe, what we represent as a people, as a party, we symbolically shove it out of town.
First of all, a host of people will say that that is, not exactly democratic. That is actually very provocative as an action. That just a moment.
Okay.
That action is quite provocative. If you say that anything we don't believe in, you sweep it out of town. But just a moment, you also say that the president came to town, you didn't get anything substantial. If there was nothing substantial that the Ekiti people got from it, why don't you leave them alone to, to deal with the unsubstantial, the non-substance?
So why go to sweep the non-substance?
Why do you sweep non-substance away from the street?
Let me tell you what this is all about. We're not into this because we want to get power. Power must have a purpose. It must be driven by a purpose. If you do something that I don't believe in, I am obligated to let people know that this is not the way we want to go. The 3.5 years of clarifying had showed...
You don't think that your actions are provocative?
You won't let me finish.
Okay.
I know. Do you think your actions are provocative?
There's nothing provocative about it.
All right, just a minute. We need to get across to Larry Olayinka, who is the Deputy Chairman, Media and Publicity Committee of Ayefayese Campaign Organization. He joins us on the phone today. More than that, thank you for joining us. I do believe you have listened to the DG, Kaide Fahimi Campaign Organization, speaking about this matter. What actually transpired from your perspective on the day?
Good morning. Good morning. First and foremost, let me say that it is the highest level of irresponsibility for some people to come out a day after the president of the country, the vice president, came to Ekiti and say they are sweeping away their legs. How can people, governors, House of Reps members, senators be going about the street carrying brooms, saying they are sweeping away legs of number one citizen of Nigeria? On Saturday, they said they came out saying that they were sweeping away the legs of president and other leaders of the PDP from Ekiti State. From Okejimi area of Ado Ekiti, they started attacking anybody they see putting on PDP or Ayofayose's vest. They were attacking people on Okada and everywhere. By the time they moved to Old Garage area of Ado Ekiti, they started attacking Akoto people. Those are the people that apply the Ado Ikere. They attacked them. They destroyed the Akoto. They destroyed Okada. On that Sunday, they destroyed over 10 Okada. Over 10 Okada were set ablaze. Several Akoto were destroyed. And along the line, the Akoto people also, you don't expect them to fold their hands where people are attacking them. They fought back. And there was a kind of fracas at the area of Ado Ekiti. That was the time Governor Fahimi decided to come and join his thoughts, apparently to provide security cover for those thoughts. And I'm aware that the Commissioner of Police advised him not to come, that his security could not be guaranteed. He ignored that honest advice. He ignored that sincere advice and came to Ekiti to provide security cover for his thoughts, who were unleashing terror on Ekiti people. In the process, an innocent man, Taiwo Akinola, who was coming from church and going to Queen's Court Hotel to resume work on Sunday, was shot by one of the APC top, known as Azara. He was shot in the head and he died. Immediately that guy was shot. To cover their crime, they removed an APC vest and cover the guy because with APC vest. But unknown to them, some people are taking the picture of that guy without the vest. And they came out immediately and the began to say that police killed their member. Taiwo Akinola is from Oduowa in the local government. He's not a member of APC. He's a security officer in Queen's Court Hotel at Ekiti. It is verifiable. And it's also verifiable that the police advised Fahimi not to come to that place.
Okay, Mr. Olayinka.
Why did he go to the place?
Mr. Olayinka, how did you come to that conclusion that it was the Agbara that shot the person who died?
The Okada person, the Okada man who who was carrying Taiwo is alive. He has gone. The Okada man escaped. He was not. He's alive now. He can be seen. He's in Ekiti. He has made statement to the police. And I want to claim that this security officer of Ekiti, and that was the reason he went to Ekiti on Sunday. When Ayodeje and Juliana Adeomi were killed in Nigeria Ekiti, on March 31, 2013, why didn't he go there? When Solution Ogunlade was killed in Emure by APC talks on November 3, 2013, why didn't Fayemi go to Emure? When Adia Wolumate was killed in Moba, in Otumoba, on November 18, 2010, by Jaru and another, why didn't Fayemi rush to Moba?
Mr. Olainka, a minute here.
And the fact you were killed in Omu. Why didn't Fayemi rush to the place to maintain security? These people are simply hypocritical and evil.
Well, Mr. Olainka, I think first we must actually respect the office of every party here, especially that of the governor of Ekiti State as well as that of the presidency. So I'll be very much comfortable if you address him as Governor Fayemi, not why didn't Fayemi go there. When Governor Fayemi came there, were there members of the PDP there at that particular rally who had attacked the members? Because your members came to attack them while they were doing their sweeping around town rally, which you never liked.
There were no members of the PDP there.
Then how did you get the information about the young man who was killed if you weren't there? And how did you get to know about the motorcyclist who actually...
I'm a journalist, and I have something. And I've also told you before that the Okada man who carried Taiwo Akinola is alive. He has made statements to the police. So I've also met the guy. I've spoken with at least somebody who was riding an Okada and the person was shot. We possibly know where the gunshots
were they discussing before it happened?
Yes.
Was there a kind of discussion between him and the late man, getting to know his name and where he works?
There was pandemonium. There was pandemonium from Odgara Ekiti to Ichibu, caused by the APC talk.
Mr. Olainka, we're trying to get at something here. Sorry to cut you again. I've taken motorbikes before, which we all call Okada. Do you have this conversation with a bike rider by telling him your identity, giving him your name and what you do, and so that he knows where he's taking you to? So that we're trying to get there. I'm trying to get at something as a journalist, how you got your information of the bike rider.
The bike person does not know the guy he carried until he was killed. It was when he was killed. It was when he was killed that after even as a Sunday, the APC people that were going about saying their member was killed, they didn't even know the identity of the guy until the following day. Nobody knew his identity until Monday.
Okay, just a moment here. I think you still can hear Mr. Daramola. I still very much here.